Gang, what's poppin', man? What y'all on out there, dog? On this Sunday, y'all know what's up. Hit that like and that subscribe button. Hey, thank you for all the new subscribers too, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Y'all did not have to come here and stop hearing none of that good stuff, but you did. You chose to, so I appreciate that dearly, gang. And as y'all can tell, the YouTube is packed with a lot of controversy, a lot of news that's true, and a lot of it is not. So it's like appreciate y'all for swinging through for that piece of the segment with the player. Y'all got y'all drinks, pour them up. Y'all doobies, roll them up. However you do, whatever you doing, you eat. Put the plate up. However you got it popping, man. But we hear a lot of people talking about the last days, last times, right? Thank God for knowing God too, though. I'm gonna have to throw that up there. We got to thank the Almighty High right away. Yeah, ASAP. Shout out to Jennings too again. Hey, if y'all know who that is, go pay attention to him. If you don't, if you do, you know what's up. That man be popping. He be taking off. For everybody that got his name in your mouth wrong, gang, you got the wages to pay for it because that man be bringing knowledge. And he went around the world and collected some of the, harshest souls out there, man, turned them around for the better. So, I got to appreciate that. Appreciate God for that, man. But at the end of the day, man, we got to appreciate God for ourselves, too. Learn to love your own life and learn love your neighbor's lives, man, the people next to you. Because, man, people ain't loving themselves no more. The morgue making a lot of money. The morgue is making a lot of money. The graveyard making even more. And it's sad to say that I seen in Chicago, gang, the graveyard ran out of room to bury these people. They had to start sending these people out of towns and sending money in hopes that they can get a spot for these people to be buried at. Lord knows that's not the right spot they were supposed to be. Lord knows that's not where their family wanted them at. But due to the fact that so many people dying nowadays, gang, that's what they got to do. And that's crazy. I never heard of that. But sure as Dookie Stank, yes, it's been on CNN. It's reported, man, it's crazy. And I'm like, y'all already know what helped it, what pushed it with, all these deaths around the world. I ain't got to say that. And I already know how they be on YouTube. The moment you get to popping off, they'll delete that video ASAP. So you better not mention that word. You know what I'm talking about if you know. But that forced it, gang. And that helped it. It took so many people's lives. It did all around the world. And now people trying to regain what they lost out here. People trying to get back in the field of where they was at, man. It's a battle of the fittest. That's all it is. And me personally, gang, I be trying to tell myself that I'm learning every day because idle mind is the devil's playground. So I got to make sure I'm learning. And I ain't talking about school learning because after we left school, we did figure out they was some bullshitters for teaching us that bull crap. But at the end of the day, I'm self-learning. It's called self-reflecting, soul-reflecting, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm on a venture of helping everybody else learn, as I call it. And if you don't want to learn, you ain't got to. Like Identical them said, you ain't got to force nobody to do something they're not obligated to do, gang. So with that being said, I think everybody obligated, though, to know what's going on with their lives and around them and the people in their lives and what type of decisions these people make upon our lives, gang. Because I'm going to tell you something. I think, what they really wanted us to do with all them votes, stuff like that, gang. They wanted you to really vote, right? They wanted you to get your vote down pat, get it on the market, and then vote for somebody that could tear our lives apart. And basically, that's all that's going on because everybody we voted for, everybody that voted for is tearing lives apart. They might not do it right there in your face, but they doing it futuristically because everything they chose for us down the line will fuck us up. Believe it or not, it's going to fuck us all up. And due to the fact we're the small numbers of minority, we really ain't got to say so in it. If you ask everybody else, you go to where the white people at, where it's nothing but white folk, they'll tell you, y'all say so don't rule nothing. Y'all ain't got no say so. Y'all ain't got no speak up power. Why is that? Because they say we on their land, right? Yeah. Well, since they own this motherfucker, since it is their country, I guess, since they came over here and claimed this motherfucker, that will make it true then, right? So like, what do we got to do to make our people, our culture have some type of say-so in this land, gang? We got to start fighting back, my nigga. We got to start using your motherfucking vocal voices. Your motherfucking vocal voices is used to verbalize what you feel, not opinions. Verbalize what you really feel and the truth and what we feel and believe as a whole, as a culture, not an individual, gang. That's what we lose at, see. They community, they stand together. When you look at that Oval Office, my nigga, you see how many white faces you see in there? You feel me? That show you the togetherness they got. That show you the stick together policy they live by. Let me tell you why, because they all after one thing and one thing only. And due to the fact they all after one thing, that made that policy work for everybody. It did. That's how I go. They taught us that in American government class, gang. I know y'all remember that shit or whatever y'all history is. Y'all want to call it history, economics, whichever class they had it for in your school. That's what they taught you. That's what that was about. That was teaching you about this futuristic ass hold they gonna have on us. Like that's what they're doing. So now once they change this currency, the money and the one world order type of living that we're gonna be placed in, gang, it's gonna be rough. The sicknesses is out here crazy. I'm finna go make son some tea right now in hopes that he don't come down with another sickness because they wild with that sickness. Whichever machine they use, gang, I'm telling you. Then when you tell somebody about it, they never believe it. But they got CIA projects that's been paid for behind shit like this. You feel me? Do your own research. I ain't gonna talk much on it. You hear me? Y'all know how YouTube get there, snatch your shit down. Once you get the popping the truth, that will snatch your shit down. You'll strike so fast. Hey, the real ones know about it. The ones who up there, the big heads, who got them big numbers. That's why they sort of shut up on certain news. You feel me? They like, hell no. If this the only leeway that you got, well, that'll sort of put you in a hole, right? But no, you don't make that your only leeway. You got to have 5 avenues of some income. And this is the opening door for that. This is the opening door. Once you get that payment, once you get that, nigga, you gone. You start taking that payment and invest in other things. That's the only thing you can do, gang. As us, until we get in a position where we can make laws change, and if that ever will be, we can make different decisions that the president was once making that wasn't of our color. You see, our president, they got in dog, pushed that one law, gang, that everybody that sweet law, like ain't nobody with that shit but him and whoever else paid that man to push it. You feel me? All I know is that's not the way we should be going right now. That shit ain't putting no money in nobody's pocket. The law he pushed ain't putting no money in nobody's pocket. I'm gonna be real. Everybody's still starving, waiting on the stimulus check, nigga. Everybody's still waiting on the stamps to go up, nigga. Y'all know what's up out here. Just because it's happening in my state do not mean it's not going on in yours. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of us think that it's only black people that's out here on these stamps. No, it's a whole bunch of hunkies out there and white people on them stamps, gang. You feel me? Fuck how you feel. If you get offended by it, oh well. You feel me? But it's a lot of y'all too out there that's on them stamps. Y'all be making it out like we the worst culture. No, not necessarily, gang. You feel me? It's just how y'all look at us. It's how they portray us. They never show the greatest side. Just like they don't never show the greatest side of Africa. Y'all motherfuckers that never know how many diamonds and where the sapphires come from and rubies and shit like that until you take your ass over there and research, or until you go to Egypt and really figure out. But other than that, we'll be over here in America listening to what the fuck they telling us, gang, and watching what the news shows, and they only show us what they want us to see. So y'all already know how to go. So you got to get with it and get with it fast or get lost. And I hate for you to get lost out here. Nigga, everybody already lost, man. I know y'all done seen some lost people in your time too, man. And you feel bad as fuck for them. You like, damn, I wish I could lead them the way and show them the way. But you can't, gang. This battle you fighting right now is your own battle, my nigga, that you got to deal with yourself. You hear me? It's your own battle, and that's the realest shit. But who told you that, though? Like, was it your teacher telling you that? I know your granny or grandparents done had to, because everybody's do. Definitely the rough ones that came way back from the days, though, gang. They gotta be in the 50s and 40s. I'm talking about. They gotta be really going through something or went through something, and they can live to tell it. And then them the ones you really listen to. Them the ones you go off their stories, gang. They got something to strive for. They live for something. They got a family they put forth. They left something behind, a shop. They put their family on, but not all the way on. Like, nigga, you ain't rich, but we left y'all something to start with. You ain't gonna be struggling and striving. Like I said, this generation now, they struggling and striving, gang. And I'm of that generation. It's a lot of struggling and striving. It's a lot of, we got to make it ourselves type of thing. Like, our grannies and grandmas really didn't leave no houses behind for us, and no stores, and no gas station fronts, no $80,000 in a bank, no 100 G's, no $1 million. No, you feel me? No, that sort of stopped a while ago. That stopped. I ain't gonna lie. But you got the motherfuckers. It's some people out here still who get that type of leisure. I mean, that luxury type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They born into some type of lux. They born into some type of funding or into some type of heritage money, gang. But in our community, no, that shit is like not likely no more. So it's like when you come out the womb, nigga, you gotta have a set plan, or but it's easier to get lost into the negative. Like, yeah, it's easy. So if you ain't got a set plan, no set motivation, no people around you, no set pushers, no set motherfuckers who done it, and somebody you can look at the example of what they say, gang, then what you looking at? You're gonna look at the example out there in the street more than what you're looking at, trying to survive and make it. And you're gonna tell yourself, yeah, the street life is how I'm gonna make it, which in reality it ain't. It ain't. We all used to think like that at one point in time, and when you get older, you start recognizing, like, damn, I remember I used to do this. I was so fucked up in the mind. I didn't know that was this, and that's how it all gets for everybody, gang. Trust me, you feel me? If y'all look at it right now, on the toolbox, man, it's hot. Prince family, they finna destroy their whole career, or is already gone. Like everybody else, man. There's a lot of artists and a lot of big name people that done destroyed their career. Hey, QC, they finna be on y'all ass for selling that record label. Y'all already know that. You feel me? You already know that. I don't know why y'all ran and did that in the middle of all this. That was the dumbest thing you could have did, gang. That was the dumbest thing you could have did. Ran and sold that record label in the middle of a murder trial. Like it's Scot-free, the Scotland type of thing. Like ain't nobody gonna hop on y'all head behind all this. You feel me? Like y'all wasn't tied in Houston. Like y'all wasn't fucking with Jay Prince. Like everybody already peeped this, and it's crazy because they've been peeping this since what's that man name? The Ice Baby dude, man. Since y'all had all them artists and Scarface and them, all the OG artists. Like you niggas been filed and been watched. So you know it's crazy, and it's not understandable that Jay Prince had to tell on them cops when they was killing motherfuckers to keep his name free. And they was telling like a motherfucker on the police members. He killed eight people. He put it off on me. He put a bullet on me. They found me with an ecstasy pill. All types of shit he telling about. And I'm like, dog, that don't matter. That ain't got nothing to do with what's going on now. That only time they got something to do with what's going on now is with the feds because they've been watching you for that long. So to everybody in the street to take our family and the rest of everybody, no, that don't matter. I ain't say that shit for somebody else. You know, I say that shit for somebody who cares or something. You know, maybe them one scared black motherfuckers, Jay Prince always scared down there, gang. He got to say that for them. That's what I mean. Like, because everybody else around the world ain't scared of your fucking ass, gang. You got them scared. They scared as hell, too, down there in Houston. They think, oh, no, man, they tough. They serious. You know, at the end of the day, though, I don't think the toolbox only need that drama either because there's been too much going on. So I think it's time to switch the narrative. Black people, like I said, man, we better start getting up, going out here and seeing what's out here for us to tackle. Let's get our own little communities together and put something together for our people, gang. Teach these people something like shit, survival skills is at need. I swear to God, they're gonna Hunger Games this motherfucker. They're gonna Hunger Games this motherfucker. And at this point in time, I ain't ready for no motherfucking Hunger Game type of lifestyle. You feel me? Nigga, the food's still going short. You hear me? Like we still looking at the gas rise. We still looking at the rent going up, gang. We seeing too many people already right now out there on the street. Like ain't nobody ready for that other shit, that Hunger Game shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Niggas wasn't ready for that one shit that popped off with the, you know what I'm saying? Plain style, but I'm telling you, they live that life over there overseas every day. That's a life they live every day. Mm-hmm. And this big luxurious ass America country we live in, we ain't ready for no smoke that them boys get overseas nowhere. You know, I don't understand why people play over here. You feel me? Them people come over here to our country like, dog, y'all soft, it's sweet. Y'all jail sweet. Like, man, I mean, but when you do your research, you start finding out, yeah, truly enough it is. You know, that's just us. We fighting for Stargates and shit like this, gang. They talking about they fighting for oil. They ain't fighting for no oil, nigga. That was a Stargate. Buddy them had a Stargate to travel to different planets and shit like that, gang. Y'all better do y'all research and study. That's why they really fucked Iran up. Go ahead, man. That's why they dropped dog in the bottom of the ocean. Hey, because I've been asking people, why did they bury him in the bottom of the ocean and not nobody else? Why you think they did Hitler like that? Hitler had a Stargate. The ones that got this stuff that they looking for that's from outer space, gang, they doing bogus. They bury him real bogus. They bury him like, why would they bury this cat under the ocean, nigga? Who's finna come back and get this nigga? Think about it. Who y'all think finna come rescue this man and bring him back to life? So that do mean he can get brought back to life. They tied, nigga, listen, they put bricks around this coffin, man, around that man's feet in the coffin, tied the chain around it, dropped him in the ocean. Go look it up, gang. But you only see that in a movie. You feel me? Who finna rescue this man? Stop playing. There's more to it than what we looking at. And me being a black man, G, I can't just stop at the materialistic lifestyle that all other black folks live, G. I be like, man, I'm thinking outer space type wise, gang, because this ain't all it is. You feel me? This ain't all it is. And if your mind big enough, nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want, put together what you want, how you want to, make it happen. Just like that, gang. Just like they doing. That's all it took. That's just like they doing. That's all it took. That's why they took over everything from us. They put it together, put their minds together, created a team, and ran over everything, gang. So we got to do the same thing. Hey, I'm finna get up out of here though, man. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped into both channels, man. Karnage Slaughter Street University, man. I'm gonna have to upload on the other channel too. I ain't forgot about none, gang. You feel me? I'm just making sure this one stay proper so I can keep that one proper too. So once this one already floating and I gotta float on it where I ain't gotta keep coming back all the time, bam, then I can go over there and fluctuate that one. But y'all stay safe out there. Watch your circle before they hurt you, man. The closest ones to you think they can murk you. And make sure you paying attention. Keep your eyes open and stay humble. Pray to God all the time, gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how they go. And realize your goal. Realize where you gotta go. Realize what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you can get there much faster. Do what you gotta do. Stop playing. I'm out. Gang, what's cracking, man? It's your boy Karnage Slaughter, man. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go subscribe to both of the channels, man, at Karnage Slaughter Street University. And also make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Also make sure you hit that like button, man, and stay tuned in. Gang, support your boy. I'm out.